a recent application I worked on. Basically, the UI was constructed. I made basic changes to the UI. It's for Murdoch University, and then it's an SPE management system. So we have three users to sign in. Of course, I have not created a login process yet. So we can start with the UC coordinator, with the unit coordinator himself. We will have a home. We have not provided a place for all the tasks yet. But once the UC moves to the dashboard, he will get to see the weekly activities, the team, and the work they've done. When he clicks on it, it gives him an overview of the student name who submitted. And then when he goes through, he can actually click one of the files and then download the file automatically to see, as you can see up here, to see the weekly activity sheet that the student has submitted. And then the unit coordinator can go to create a survey, create something like how was it, and set a deadline for maybe next 2 weeks. Intro, yes, quantum intro. Then we can have question 1 is how will you rate the class? And then I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste. Just going to follow you through each entry just so that we can see how it will work. Question, comment, none for now. Then I can insert my email address here as the UC. So we're supposed to, this feature is also still under development. We're supposed to have the UC come in and the email will be automatically filled in based on the user, the Office 365 user connector. So you're going to publish. Then once you're done publishing, it gets the survey is created. We're going to get to the student side where you get to see that. So you can come to upload student list. So the whole idea is you're going to create a student list on Excel and then upload it, and then the names will be updated on Microsoft Dataverse. So for this, I use a model driven app. So when you click upload, it will redirect you to the screen of a model driven app to a particular record. The record has been changed. You can still click on this, and then these are the records. So if you want to upload the record, you just click on this ellipsis and then you just import from Excel. So you can export, you can get the Excel template as you can see here, and then once you get the Excel template, you populate it, you come back and then you click on import from Excel, and then you pick your file. Once you pick your file, it's going to give you a little interactive screen. So you choose the file from your, so this is an example of the file, and then I can click next. Once I click next, I'm allowed duplicate. I will say no. Then I can click on finish import. So once it begins to import, your data has been submitted for import. I'm going to click on track progress, and I can click on OK. It redirects me to a different page where I'm going to see the imports. So you can see submitted, you can see different imports already, and then it's also keeping track of who created the import. So once I have a success, it shows that the data has been imported successfully. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to then we can view evaluations. So if the students evaluate themselves, this is what's going to show. It's going to show the name of the student that has been evaluated and the average. And then we can have incident reports. So if the student wish to report an incident, we can do same to just look at it and then also look at the report itself in the file. And then we can come to export spreadsheet. Once we click on export, it's going to export the evaluations that are already existing. So once it's done exporting, we're going to have an Excel file of all the evaluations the students were able to make. So that's done successfully, and then we can click on logout. We'll come back to the access portal, click on student, then look at due evaluations, and then we can go through to see this was the evaluation I just created. Okay, so rate the class. So you can have this, or just drag it, and then you can choose the coursemate you want to evaluate. So we have different names here, so we can choose this, and then you see that the name is automatically created here. So that's for submit evaluation, and then we can look at the evaluations we've submitted. We can upload deliverables, which is the weekly activity that the UC gets to see. Once we click on this and then we click on upload files, it gets to upload it. Then we can file incident reports, which is the one we saw, which the UC also gets to see. Very simple and straightforward. And then you can view the incident reports you've created. So and then you can make changes. So very simple and straightforward. Go to the lecturer side, very similar to the UC, just little difference as you can see with the navigation, but then it's basically the same thing. So this is how the application works. Very, very functional, very simple, very straightforward. And then students get to evaluate themselves. And then it's a desktop application. It has the mobile version of it, and then that's how basically it works.